I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they said anticipation of an experience adds to it. Planning it adds to the anticipation and allows you time to anticipate it. They were talking about money, spending, and saving habits, but I latched on to this thought. I wonder what all we anticipate. Holidays, special occasions, weddings, babies, graduations, vacations, those all come to mind. When you were a child, your birthday and Christmas, summer break were things you could barely wait for. The anticipation would build while waiting for the event. I think about how some people love surprises and others can't stand them. I've always loved a good surprise, but I do not like when someone tells me they have a surprise they know, holding it over me. I love the anticipation, but somehow the telling me they knew the surprise felt more like taunting. I was thinking about how they said that in the podcast, how that planning it adds to the anticipation. When I am going on vacation, I get very excited planning. I plan what we will do, where we will stay, what we will eat, and what to pack. And then I think about all the fun we will have. I start anticipating the vacation, and the excitement begins even in those early planning stages. When I think about my weight loss journey and reaching the goal, I definitely feel anticipation in the getting there. I think about how things will be different, how proud I am, even now, just knowing that I will be there one day. I feel the anticipation build as I think about this. When they said the planning adds to the anticipation, that brought up all kinds of curiosity in me. I had never thought of it that way, never applied it to this. It is definitely a different thought than I have ever practiced, but I do start to feel the anticipation when I sit with it. When I plan for my weight loss, I start thinking about the possible results that the plans could bring. I start thinking about all the things I have done that moved me closer to my goal and all the things that didn't work, but gave me information and confidence to try something else. I am starting to feel some excitement in the trying of different things as I plan them. They are building that anticipation to my goal. It is funny how different you can feel by simply thinking something. I could just as easily have felt dread or overwhelm thinking about my goal and the planning. But when I chose to think of it as exciting and something to look forward to, it created anticipation. Can you imagine how much more motivating anticipation is versus dread or overwhelm? We write our why daily in the planner. This can become routine and mundane, but if you give yourself the opportunity to use it as a place to dream your goals into reality, then they become exciting and empowering. When I am not thinking that weight loss is too much or too hard, then my brain starts wondering what might be something I could try. When am I not relying on one right way of doing it, then I am even anticipating trying the next thing without knowing its outcome. I know that my outcome is to be standing at the goal one day and maintaining after that. I might not know all the ways to get me there, but I know I'm going to try lots of different things. Some will work and some won't. There's no pressure when I think that I'm going to try so many different things. And then my curious brain starts creating an entire list of possibilities for me to try. That is exciting. And I find I have to constrain myself to just one idea at a time. Excitement builds that anticipation. I heard one time in a business talk that if you knew you had to fail like 700 or 1,000 times, you would be getting excited with each time that you failed, each time something didn't work, knowing that you were one failure closer to getting to that magic number when it finally would. The power of thought is amazing, and we have all the power to create it for ourselves. We have all the responsibility to create it if we want it. No one can do it for us. We might think that someone else saying something is what creates these thoughts for us, but you have a thought about what they said. And that thought you had is what created your feelings, motivating you or not. You are empowered and responsible for every thought you have and for every thought you want. What thoughts are you creating? Do you want to feel anticipation for your journey and your goals? Can you create that anticipation in the planning?